everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me this week. So this week I'm going to be exploring just a few of the new Canva AI tools that was launched November 2025. So if you're interested in having a look at how we can design and generate different, let's say, presentations or learning experiences for our students that are inquiry based, so not lecture style, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I thought I put a prompt in and then I thought, well, let's discover the latest launches because they had this wonderful, launch. They do it every year. This year, I mean, just look, this is their level up with the latest launches. They talked about, I watched about an hour of it. It was about 3 hours long, but I watched about an hour talking about the imagination age. So new in Canva. So here there's a course, okay, lesson, wonderful website design, easily edit videos, okay, new in Canva. So scale creative campaigns, okay, latest and greatest. We can edit photos like a pro. There's some little 10-minute, I think, lesson there. A course, work smarter with AI. Scale content with AI, design for social media, meet Canva's visual suite, videos stand out fast with LinkedIn videos. Oh, I might try that at one stage. Launch engaging campaigns and then create scroll stopping reels with Canva. Oh, I might have a look at that because I actually, at the moment, subscribe to a tool which is creating the shorts for me. Let's go to see all in Canva. So here's see all new. Wow, there's so much here. Oh yeah, there's design emails worth opening. Yeah, maybe, okay, shall I try that? Or activities that inspire created in seconds. This is all new. I mean, look, the menu is so big, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let me just really choose one thing. Okay, activities, because that's something that's, I think, relevant to teachers. Let me just play. Now, I haven't played with this before. So it says activities that inspire, created in seconds, be ready for class in seconds, not hours, turning any learning goal into an activity. So this is the lesson on what you can do. It takes about 2 minutes. Can we just have a quick look now so that I like to figure things out for myself, actually, and it should be quite easy. So keep scrolling. How to use magic activities. So what do? We actually, from the homepage, side panel, collect classwork and then magic activities. Okay, let's try and find that. Okay, from here, I couldn't find the side panel, but what I did was I clicked on here, start generating, and then it took me to here where now it says create student activities. Now, I don't want to, waste any of the prompts. So let me just, I'll copy and paste this basic prompt here, but then I'm going to change it and edit it. So students will be able to understand the impact of, okay, climate change. Remember, how about if understand, let's just say quadratic functions, okay, and quadratic, let's just see what it comes up with, equations. Okay, and then you can see need inspiration. It's got lots of different lessons on science, ad decoder, pandemic effects, new digest. Okay, so I'm just having a look. I mean, there's just so much here. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. Screen time, how digital media affects teen health. So I'm going to say quadratic equations. Let's say in real life. Okay, in real life situations, it's given me some ideas, at least by looking here. Data analysis. Okay, so let's just press create student activity. Oh, I forgot to put inquiry based. But anyway, let's just see what it comes up with. And actually, it's about the prompting. The prompting is actually really important. So write and solve, quadratic practice, applying to new situations. Let me just, yeah, hang on. Yeah, let's check the learning objective. So I can't copy and paste that. And I want to edit this. because I want to change to inquiry. So anyway, okay, let's just have a look. Oh, it's going to generate that. Okay, I don't want to waste that. So let me put this in again. Students will be able to interpret, write, and solve quadratic equations to model and solve real-life scenarios such as projectile motion or area problems in an inquiry-based way. Okay, and let me just change inquiry here to an I, inquiry-based way. Okay, now I'm going to regenerate actually. So it's a student activity. I had to put the inquiry in because otherwise it was going to be too lecture style. So I know it only takes a few seconds. So applying quadratic concepts to new scenario. Yeah, let's do that. Or is it write and solve quadratic equations from real world? No, okay, let's try this one. And then I'm going to generate and let's just see what we've got. I mean, there's just so many new functions on Canva. And, you know, I was asked in a keynote the other day, can you just recommend one tool? And I said, I don't like to recommend one tool because, first of all, there are so many tools out there and it's not about the actual tool, it's how you use the tool. But then in the end, I had to say Canva for education because, you know, Canva's been supporting educators, giving them free pro access forever. And just look at their development here. Okay, so one activity generator, I'm going to open it. And then let's see what this is. Okay, quadratic equations modeling real life. So teacher guide, great. Okay, I wonder what this link is to. Okay, it's another file. Here's the teacher guide. Let's start. I mean, it's a little bit textbooky, isn't it? But, you know, it's a start, right? It's a start. You know, tells to the students a little bit prescriptive, but it's not bad. Apply the equation. It's got some, you know, questions. Okay, it's a little bit like a worksheet, but at least it's only focusing on one question here, discover the scenario, and it's looking at a group of students designing a rectangular garden. So actually that's not bad. It's like got one problem, one scenario, and then it's guided, right, or scaffolded quite highly, looking at the graph, solving it, good, writing the equation, looking at different forms, representations, and then applying. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. Let's see what else we can explore. Okay, so I've come back to Canva AI, which is one of the little tabs here. And when you press on design, it takes you, so that's where the learning activity is. It takes you to social media, presentation, marketing, cards and invitations, logo. Like I like this because then at least it's in one place, right? This is a bit better organized. This is better organized, I think. Let's create a presentation. And I'm going to dictate. Can you create an inquiry-based exploratory presentation based on fractions? Make it really engaging. Okay, so let me just put inquiry-based here with an I. And I've clicked its design presentation. Let's see what it comes up with. Now, remember, we've got lots of presentation tools already, right? That can generate anything. Oh, hang on, before it says playful, educational, 5 to 15. Okay, sure. Do I have to press one of these? Select, okay. Okay, minimalistic. Yeah, what's between 5? Oh, let's do short. Educational. Okay, submit. So remember, we've got a lot of PowerPoint or presentation tools rather, and it's not about creating the presentation that's important. It's how you use the presentation. So I'm trying to create an inquiry-based, more exploratory presentation. So let's see. Introduction to fractions sparking curiosity. It says set the stage for exploration, open with a thought-provoking question. What is a fraction? Can you think of examples? Okay, and then inquiry, exploration, discovering fraction concepts, and then conclusion. Okay, that's not very much, but I did kind of say minimalistic, didn't I, in 1 to 3 pages. Do I say generate design now? Okay, so now we're creating. So that was the content, I think, and now we're actually looking at the design element. So they are good questions, to ask students, I suppose. Where can you see fractions in your life or around you? Because, we're using fractions all the time. Okay, all right, here we go. Let me just take this off. And then it's 1 out of 6. Okay, so do I choose? Give me a moment while I create a minimalistic. Which one do I want? Okay, let's choose that one. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a little bit better. So here, introduction. What is a fraction? Can you find it in your life? They appear everywhere. Parts to whole. Pizza, chocolate. Okay. Yep, comparing them. Half, quarter, or 1/4, 1/8. Real world fractions. And then thank you. Okay, and what about this one? Let's have a look. It's just a different design, I think. A little more detail, it looks like. Visualizing, I think is good. Okay, this is a good start. And it's free, right, for teachers. So that's what I love about it. So we can actually generate any presentation. Like if I actually go back, let me just go back to the home page so you can see. So let me just take away these. If I say design, you'll get all of these design elements. If I unclick that, if I say image, I think it's just going to give me image style. Okay, I can choose all the different styles here. So let's get rid of image. If I say doc, I can say what type. And these are all the types: a blog post, social post, description. So all AI generated. And then code is probably just looking at a code, but look, I've got grocery list builder, interactive certificate, okay, biology quiz. And then if I press video clip, I can get the style. Wow, the different styles, the actual size, add audio, the framing. Wow, medium shot, wide shot, the lighting even. Wow. Well, I'll have to try and do that in some stage, but I don't want to contribute to creating more AI slop, so I'm not going to just play around for the sake of it. I'll try and find a meaningful use where we can actually demonstrate. I'm interested in the design. Okay, so that was me just exploring a few little elements of the new Canva AI. They've launched so many. I mean, just looking at the menu, I was trying to go through. There's so much there. But I do want to say thank you so much, Canva, for giving access, pro access to all teachers for free and supporting like all educators and education systems around the world. Thank you for what you do, for making our job easier. So thank you so much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.